Yo, what up here? How you doing, guys? My name is Saj and today we are back with another video, and as you can see from the title, today we have a bit of a hashtag menswear. Let me get on my educational side of things and share with you guys 5 of my sort of tips, if you wish, to elevate your look. We're going to start off with item number 1, or point number 1, sorry, and this is the most basic out of the bunch, but that is waist detailing. Now, this could be anything from waist bags, belts, and most importantly, at least for me, and the reason why I kind of included this point in this video, are cummerbunds. Bags, waist bags, I just think they add a really neat touch to an outfit, plus it serves a functional purpose. For example, the one that I'm going to be showcasing today will be that Gucci side bag that was not even a side bag, the Gucci belt bag that I have. I think it's so sick, it's so small and compact, beautiful red color. It's got these pouches that you can fit your phone, you can fit your wallet and whatever, so you can keep your pockets free and have that, and it's a pop of color. I think when done properly, it elevates your look and it makes you look a bit more put together. Next up, we have just an intricate or an interesting looking belt in an interesting looking waistband. Now, when I say belt, you can obviously think of the most basic of ones in black leather, in brown, studded with bloody bedazzles, like whatever. Just an interesting belt that might take an outfit from being super basic to just like a nice little touch. And then last but certainly not the least, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we've got cummerbund. Now, this is definitely more of a formal take. However, with some of the recent collections that were shown over the last year or so, I'd say, there was a lot of emphasis around waist snatching, waist belting, waist enhancing. A lot of designers were basically showcasing high-waisted trousers with a cummerbund, and I love it. I mean, the one I've showcased in this video is from Tom Ford. I've had this for years now. Yes, it is very much a formal wear attire, but I think it's being brought down into a more casual side of things, which I'm very much fond of, because, you know, you throw on a top like a shirt or a tank top or a t-shirt, you know, some sort of formal-ish trousers, and those cummerbund, and it's just like a neat little touch, which, yes, it brings it a tiny bit over to that formal wear side of things, but I think it just looks so clean and put together. And that is tip numero uno. Just look around your waist and see if you can bump it up by putting some accessories around it, be it a belt, be it a scarf, be it a bag, or a cummerbund. And then for tip number 2, I feel like people are either gonna love it or hate it. It's to try and switch out some of your t-shirts for some tank tops. Now, don't get me wrong, t-shirts are an essential wardrobe staple, and deservedly so. They belong in everyone's wardrobe. They're the go-to for a lot of people. They're super easy to throw on and get out of the house. But if you intend on wearing a t-shirt for layering purposes, be it with a shirt on top, a cardigan, a jacket, or whatever it may be, try to wear perhaps a tank top instead. Now, I understand obviously that in order to wear a tank top, you know, you need to feel good about what's underneath, and many people have already mentioned, like, your body is perhaps the most important investment, at least in my opinion. And I know that it's ironic me saying this as I've packed on the lockdown pudge, but like I said before, there's reasons for it. And I'm working towards getting better. Anyway, you know, get in better shape if you can, or if you're already in peak shape, then just, bro, throw on a tank top, because having this area open, just highlights the collarbone, which I think is just sick. I think every dude should highlight that. Now, I know that some people don't feel comfortable wearing anything that's like super deep, but, you know, just highlighting that section, it just lets the jewelry speak nicer, in my opinion anyway. When you're pairing it with a shirt, with a jacket or whatever, it just looks better. Showing a tiny bit of, you know, cleavage and your collarbone and elongating your neck, just in my opinion, makes a fit look better. So try, if you can, to switch out your t-shirt for your tank tops, especially when it comes to layering purposes, because I think at times, in fact 70% of the time, it looks a lot better. Now, we're moving on to tip number 3, and this is a bit more of a trend-driven tip. However, I think potentially it's one to stay, and that is flares. Whenever you're wearing wide trousers or whenever you're wearing slim trousers, try and opt for flares. Try and see if you can sort of tweak the silhouettes and the proportions a little bit, because I think flares are amazing. They elongate the body, such a lovely frame, and depending on what kind of footwear you wear, they can look awesome. Obviously, when paired with boots, at least in my opinion, that's the ultimate creme de la creme, but they look amazing, just as amazing sometimes when worn with some trainers. So be it jeans, be it trousers, just try and opt for flares. As I said, this is definitely more trend driven, because we've seen the surge of flares popping up as of recently, and I think it's a thing that's going to be a thing. I think it's a thing that's going to be a thing over the next year or so, if not more. Like a bike again. I'm gonna let those. Yeah, okay, cool. They're gone now. So yeah, flares. Love them. I think they look awesome, and it's one of those things that, yes, it might be scary to some to be like, yo, I'm not wearing flares, this looks fucking stupid. But once you actually get it involved within your rotation of clothing, I think you'd be very surprised at yourself at how often you're going to be wearing flares, because in a way, it's the best of both worlds. They're slim, but they're also wide. And then that ties in beautifully with tip number 4, which is a bit more on the basic side of things. And hopefully my explanation will make it not so basic, but it's to look at your proportions and your silhouettes. Now, there was a brilliant video that Dan Simmons did, which I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box down below. And in fact, I'm actually gonna plaster on right now at least the key bits whilst I'm talking over it, because I think he highlights it perfectly, and I don't really want to regurgitate content that's already out there and when it's already filmed and presented in such a beautiful manner. But he talks about ways to, you know, make yourself look taller, how to kind of go for the right cuts when it comes to trousers, high-waisted, look at the rise, look at all that sort of stuff. So definitely that's something that you should be taking a look at. And one message that I get a ton is, you know, I'm 5'8", not the tallest chap on the block. The fuck does that even mean? And yet a lot of people are surprised, because when they look at my videos and they look at my pictures on Instagram, they think I'm a lot taller. And that goes back to, you know, just understanding your body, understanding the way to dress in a way that is more flattering to you. The reason why I tend to like stuff that are cropped in the body is because by cropping the body, you're allowing your legs to look taller, and tall legs just give the illusion of a taller body. That's sort of how it works. Oh, and what I think of, don't be afraid of customizing, DIYing your clothes, because it gives it character. What a beautiful way to elevate your look without actually having to spend money. I have a lot of clothes, and I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of clothes as well, that, you know, we have our favorites, and then there's some pieces that we wear once in a while, and then there's other pieces that actually doesn't get worn at all. Why don't we actually take said pieces? You could donate it to the charity if you wish, that would be incredible. But why don't you actually take them apart, remake them, customize them into something that is more wearable and something that is unique to you. You guys have seen me do a lot of DIY videos on this channel. Use that as an inspiration if you wish, for you to create your own garments. Personally, I find the easiest thing to DIY are usually trousers, because you don't need that much, you know, sewing skills or whatever it might be. But you know, be it my needles, flannel recreation type stuff. And one pair of jeans that I'm actually showcasing in the video, it's just two pairs of vintage jeans that I've taken apart, and I've just added some zips, which I think looks super fucking cool. Obviously someone else might have a completely different opinion on it, but I think it looks cool, and I think it's a really nice way to revamp two old jeans into one, and, you know, come up with something unique. And this outfit, bro, you throw on a t-shirt or a tank top, a jacket, some nice shoes, you're good to go. It's super basic, but it's also wow enough so that it's an elevated look. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to conclude this video. This might have been the most quickest / most concise video I've done. Bro, this was like, I've been filming for 15 minutes, if that. Usually I'm out here filming for like an hour. Gassed. Yes, boys. But yeah, that's 5 ways to elevate your look. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you have any tips that is worth sharing, please do let us know in the comment section down below, because I'm going to be reading them, someone else might be reading them, and it'll be a cool place to get some sort of a discussion going. If you wish to follow me on my social media, it's all right in this corner. Yes, it's in this corner. Sangiev, that is for my Twitter, Instagram, Grailed, just everything. Wherever my socials can be found, it's right there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and do all that other jazz, because it helps me out tremendously. Oh, what do you think of the jumper? I'm going to be revealing information regarding it very soon, and I'm super gassed to be able to do so, because it's been a long time coming. With that being said, have a beautiful day, take care.